Hello everyone, welcome back.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Alright, so I wanted to watch that together with you. Okay, so the plan is to go to Skellige today. But first, we have like one remaining quest I want to do before we kind of leave. And that's to meet Dandelion at the Rosemary and Thyme. He needs our help with something, I don't know what. So that's what we're going to do first. I know there's like some stuff I'm missing in Novigrad and like things I can explore. I'll come back, right? I think you guys were saying in the... Hey, it's Sultan. What's he doing over here? Anyways, there's... I'm sure like you guys were saying, like the game will take me kind of back and forth a little bit. And so we will kind of finish exploring Novigrad on those trips back here, I guess. Okay, anyways, let's go see Dandelion.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around. Oi! Raining again.
Is this truly what you want? To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered down wine?
Hey, I can't
I'll
control
give you
it.
a discount.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine?
Yeah, she's
Wit
kind of annoying.
is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
What? No, she seems like kind
Save
of a
it.
bitch. I
And
don't
why
like her.
don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Can't I just lend you the coin?
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
Or it's never a loan, it's a gift. If you're giving
kind
family
of
or friends
favor?
money, don't expect it back.
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
Can't I just give
What's
you the
this
money?
help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
What? He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
I don't know how to give you.
what's he schemed up this time?
I don't know, my guy. I don't know. Like, we kind of need to find Ciri. And he wants me to get money from an ex when I could just give him money. So, whatever. Not only an X, but an XE ghosted. Even worse.
There must be order. Long live Geralt of
That's not
Rivia,
what I need.
our savior.
I have to talk to...
Swing to me back again.
So good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Venice?
Think I pissed me trousers.
Finally made it.
Nice. An automatic
Listen,
time
here's the
skip.
plan.
Thank you.
Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here,
Oh,
and your mask.
God, I'm
Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read my card.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your
God.
first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought.
Guards! Help!
Do I have to fight him?
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
I don't want to fight him.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Okay.
Why is your hair so
Hey,
red?
you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Any last words?
Elven blood, eh?
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. Achoo!
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
What? We can go
He
back
never given me
here,
nothing
or
but
at my
floppy
place.
diddly. If you don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got to have talent and character.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Cabaret's theater of a kind, the decor should be theatrical. Boudoir style is a better fit for cabaret. Dandelion is doing this for you, you decide. Yeah, this, I don't know. I mean boudoir. Fuck it.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
I think so too.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
We don't smack talk our friends.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life.
That's
It's
right.
a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
So on my place. Must be interesting.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Double chase.
Elven blood, eh?
What's your hair like?
I need to talk to this guy first. Before I forget.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Craft something.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Can I not make the woven sword? I can only do the forgotten. How do I make the woven? What do I need? Dark steel ingot, 2 of them. How do I make this woven? Okay, guys, let me know. How do I get this, like, woven? Where is that from?
So long.
There we go.
Polly,
Nice. Okay.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear
I don't like the way
what's
his
going
swords
on in there?
look, but they're
We've got to help Polly.
stronger, so we'll keep
Why
them.
do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. The key.
Make him shit your stew, tramp.
Yeah, I don't like the lighter colored sword. Oh well, we'll keep it.
Snake heart. Got a snake's tongue.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Ask nicely, but you just wouldn't listen. And I'm not the kind to give second chances.
Stay out of this, freak, before this ends with you getting your head smashed in.
Gentlemen, please.
There it is. One word too many.
Son of a...
Whoa! Why is he... What the fuck? I can't see shit! It's not letting me hit him! It's fucking pushing fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance buttons!
Told you to let me
Oh, the
do
game's
talking.
ruined me. Oh, fuck.
If I hadn't intervened, you'd be in my shoes right now.
I beg to differ. Many a man started out wanting to kill me and ended up buying me around.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs.
I was literally pushing
Commissioned
the
some
wrong
new
buttons.
placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotleg. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
I just want to find Siri. Why are these people making me go everywhere? Does Dandelion not understand the urgency of the situation? I could have just given him money and this would have gone by faster. Oh well.
Save me. I'm dying of poverty.
No leading our lessons.
Since yesterday it's stuck. Moved as much as shit in an ice.
I bloody well told him to stick his arse where he don't belong.
White one, take a gander over here.
Watch where you're walking.
I've had enough of
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Looking for Rotleg.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine for the carcass is pit clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
dance.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't
So,
no plowing
I don't know what happened. I
placards here.
think
And
the
Rotleg,
game stopped
where's he?
recording. So sorry
Same
about
place
that.
as always. Vehicle butter state, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Okay, perfect. Oh, right. Where am I going? The Vagelbund's residence? Where's that? What the fuck? It's over there? Ugh. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling with this quest. I'm just finding it extremely boring. Like, I don't give a shit about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it done. Like, I don't care about freaking Dandelion's musical theater store. I couldn't give two shits. I don't care. I feel like I'm just wasting all this time. But anyways, we're gonna do it because Geralt's a good friend. But I'm just, me personally, I'm so unengaged. I'm so extremely bored by this. And I have to travel fucking so far. Whatever. Like, I'd rather play Gwent right now.
Have a hard time finding any work here, witch.
Anyways, trying to appreciate this quest for what it is, but I'm extremely bored by it and I just don't care.
Is this necessary?
I don't particularly like any of the characters. Like, I don't like Priscilla. I think she's annoying. Don't really like Dandelion right now. I think he's kind of irritating too.
Our world will burn!
Why
Burn
did
in
you
the
take your sword
eternal
out?
fire!
Go! Go! Why are you going so slow?
Giddy up.
Thank you. Why can't I frickin' ride my horse fast? Am I pushing the wrong buttons? I don't understand. No, I'm holding A.
Hey, yeah.
There we go. Okay. Anyways, sorry. I'll stop complaining. Just trying to be a good friend.
My dad doesn't like us very much.
All those for some frickin' place cards, like seriously? I'm not a frickin' messenger or courier. Can't he send one of his like people who works for him to like get them? Why am I getting them? Things we do for our friends.
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay. Oh, is he gonna have a quest for me now? I just want to go to Skellige, but I feel obligated to help these people. What am I looking for?
Watch, peasant! Watch, peasant!
One nobly born with a wit, imposing to power. When you're the mistress yourself, that makes it
Wow. What about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our
Who the fuck am I looking for?
Who knows?
Talk about this later, all right? Watch it!
Oh, I'm not even in the right spot. Am I on the wrong side? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
Every time I hit your
Is he up here?
It could very well be time for changes.
Watch where you step.
Deepest apologies.
What about the trade?
Where the fuck is this person? Is it him?
Is there a lamp?
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
No!
Decide quickly, please. There's
No.
a race about to begin.
No. No. We are not racing horses. Where is this person supposed to find? Talk to Ralph, Dick. Okay. Who the fuck is Ralph, Dick?
You're still angry when he hears this. Capital of the world.
Wow, he's right there. Found
You
him.
Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament.
Oh my god.
And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
I don't care.
I'm to wager
No.
on a race.
No.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for
I
all
don't
time.
give a shit. I don't care. I'm absolutely not gracing.
Let me pay off your debt.
There you go.
No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this
Give me the
generosity?
placards.
Let's
is
just
what
say I
want.
like to do a good deed from time to time.
I just don't want a horse race.
get
I'll pay
those
200
placards
coins
now?
to not horse race.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my
Bring them
obligations.
now.
Fine. See you there.
Oh.
But will we actually profit from it?
Like you
Gods and men, unstructed ore, behold, meddling, galloping turds.
Okay, return to Dandelion. Oh my god. Oh, soon this will be over. And then I can go to Skellige. Oh my god. No wolves, please. I don't want to fight things. No, 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 no. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No! Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you. You're forcing me to fight. That's my one major, like, criticism of this game is I can't just run away from combat. The camera, like, forces you to try and fight. Okay. Okay.
No loitering round here.
Scandalous.
Why are you taking me on this weird ass path? Okay, fine, we can go to the other gate.
Oh, fuck, don't ride him.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Alright, I guess we'll see the fruits of my labor when we get there. There better be a like really nice cabaret show or I'm gonna be very upset.
Tonight.
We start in G major, and
I've told you.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
no, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't
You're
mention
welcome. Don't ask me any favors again.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Yes, please. I
Why
could really
not?
use a drink after the
That's
day
my
I've had.
boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all
About
right.
what?
And she say anything about me?
No. Yeah, she said you're fat and that's mean. She praised you rationally.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
Have to go and get her.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked?
God damn it.
She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
What the
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
I mean, I didn't like her, but doesn't mean I want her to die.
No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of
Holy
surgery.
shit.
Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced
Now
her
I'm
to
interested
imbibe
in this quest.
caustic
Thank
fluid.
you. So this robbery was no ordinary attack.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget,
finally.
don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Okay.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okay.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers?
Perfect.
Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
How about you lead? You're the one who knows where the morgue is.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victim. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Hey! Help! Help!
Oh, water hag. Ah! No, no. Girl, put away your torch. Let me frickin'. There.
Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrit. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Is it the arena girl? Did she attack Priscilla? Because she's jealous. Where are we going?
Take the ladder.
Is this a trap? Is it this guy?
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking. Looks like necrophages got to this one.
How do I know where this corpse is? Oh my god, is the quest not selected? Why is it not selected? What happened? Okay.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Absolutely
not. A bit.
not.
Start the autopsy.
Where?
Torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Is he not gonna? Oh, I guess they wouldn't have gloves. I mean, not latex gloves, but like he's just going all bare hand in there. What is it?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some gray dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
If I didn't accept to do this quest, this wouldn't have happened to Priscilla and she'd be happy and fine. I feel bad. This isn't directly my fault.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed. So thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
That's so fucked up. I think we've looked at everything.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This was punishment.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
take it you two know each other.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
I was gonna say, he looks pretty young to be like, I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Woodcarver's body.
It's this guy.
Where was it found? It's important.
He's the killer, and he's
exciting.
Like somehow
he died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far
taking
Corners.
their essence to
that
look
portrait
young.
Byron's was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
I don't trust him at all. Nathaniel, who is he?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Could have told me you knew the coroner.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when I've heard enough.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked.
Yeah, we're not going to
Got work
Skellige today.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
I don't know. All these guys are really sus. I don't trust anyone.
I saw you at the Chameleon. You're Master Dandelion's chum, aren't you? I'm but a poor little woman.
Alright, what are we doing? Okay. Okay, so telling this story, my dear reader, will tax me greatly. It is a dark and somber one, encompassing the greatest sorrow my heart has ever known. It all started the day of the grand opening of my cabaret. Everything had been spit polished to perfection. All that was left was to wait for Priscilla, whose performance was to be the crowning moment of this glorious evening. Yet when the doors of the Chameleon burst open, it was not she who stepped inside. Instead, it was a messenger from Vilmerius Hospital, his face pale and his countenance dour. He informed us Priscilla had been badly wounded in an assault and was currently tottering on the brink of death. And that happened like minutes after I said I didn't like her. Just because I don't like someone means I want them to be like hurt. Okay, so we need to investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked using our Witcher senses. Let's do it. Also, look how cute. Okay. Let's go.
You need help.
Washed your hair lately?
Hey!
Oh. How do I get into this alley?
The blades. Why not at your waist?
This
like
is where she was
everyone?
attacked?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Skellige, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on in.
Okay, I don't think that's what I'm
Slowly now,
doing.
lest they bite you.
So is this not the alley?
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Giant
Maybe.
dog.
I'll
what
be
the
closing
heck?
it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
So wait, is this the alley? Oh, this is the alley. Oh, okay.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
I'm trying to examine whatever the fuck this is.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues.
Okay, let's go around
Or
to
a
the other
corpse.
side. Okay. Maybe I have to use this. No. How do I examine this?
Aye.
Oh. Open the workshop for me.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Okay. Is it gonna be booby trapped? No. Okay. there's a note here. Root. Considered citizen sermon. Read. Remember, good people, that fire can both be a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose its life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Concerned citizen. Do I have to like set this on fire? Okay, let's just go inside. Wait, is there something here?
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Nothing interesting here.
Is that not what I just did? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't know which one I just did. Okay, I guess that was the woodcutter shop. Whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter which order I go in. We'll get to the one over here, because it looks like it's closer. Okay.
They're starving in Bazima, you know. They eat horse fat.
Hey, handsome.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year? Human.
Sis.
Priscilla's.
That him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Human. Priscilla's.
Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unknown and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses, so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous, immoral, magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames.
What? Lost your nerve?
Why are we fighting?
Bloody hell.
Gonna attack me.
Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Why are these people attacking me?
Not too late to surrender.
Take him from the back!
Gotta get around!
No!
That's it, you're in for it!
Why are they attacking me?
Help me!
No, take out your sword.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are
that's why
waiting
they're
here to give him a
attacking me.
warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in the whole sun.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much, but I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring, pick up a decent trade, but none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. No,
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Thank you for the information.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I think we're in for
Damn.
rain.
Nothing hurts as much as life. That is so bleak.
My dad doesn't like elves very much. Are you an elf?
I've got a pistol on the
Oh,
race.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner
Oh,
wants
this
to
guy.
see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
The guards. It was the thugs.
What happened here?
Monsters must have run him
Bloody
down.
bandits!
There's
Can't go out
swarms
in
in
the
the city
streets
now.
no more.
His useless.
Father didn't used to kill women.
That sort of talk, you know.
King of beasts.
Brave knife
No
wounds.
mercy, no matter
Means
who.
bandits
just
talk. Plain as that.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Collected other bodies with those injuries.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One wench so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
You searched him.
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Peace off, mutant.
What was in the pockets? Tell me.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Nice.
Pretty damn hot.
Think the Blackmans will let us go back to
Who am I? Where am I supposed to go?
Witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of
Thank
you.
you.
Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who
He's
you
dead.
are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Is Nathaniel the killer? I feel like it's one of these guys. You and Nathaniel don't get along?
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that.
Damn.
Would you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
So anybody who's critical of the eternal fire is getting attacked? Is that what's going on?
Von Gratz told me all about you.
Ah, doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
You look a little young to be Von Gratz's teacher. Yeah, I mean, there are people who are super young and super smart, and I mean, just because someone's younger than you doesn't mean you can't learn something from them. Let's go with that one. I am intrigued.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming
Yeah,
fluids.
so he's just like this.
In
is his
short,
thing.
working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
It's
A
the next
message from the
victim.
murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Oh, do I
Even went to her
ever.
estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Wait, who did I go to the estate with? I can't remember who I went with. Oh fuck, I'm going the wrong way. I went there with someone. Who was it? Who was it? I don't remember who. Oh god.
Till next time, Master.
Why is this freaking quest not freaking... What is this quest that upgraded? The what? The what? What? I'm so confused.
Ah, life.
wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Your bread, your coin, holy shite.
Eternal fire.
Right.
Father of all,
Eternal fire, keep me safe.
hear my prayer.
Ah! There are mouse droppings in this bread. Droppings, my eye. Those are raisins.
Gross. There are mouse droppings in this bread. Is that what he said?
On the road all day, and now...
Cram it, arsewite.
Second time today I'm friggin' traveling to the Vagel Bund friggin' residence.
Which of those swords is for humans?
No, I want to mount my horse. And I pushed the wrong button. Oh god.
My brother stayed in Temeria.
Go your way.
Oh.
I'll go mine. On the door.
Slower.
You're sitting somewhere.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia.
Need to talk to Patricia Vagelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, we'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect
Just
his
use her
charge,
Witcher
not his
thing.
ass.
Or is that against
So
some
be
sort
it.
of moral
I'll
code to
take
like
you
use
to
her
Lady
powers to
Vagelbud.
enter people's houses?
Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
A murderer has marked Patricia as his next victim.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
Yeah, why are we
It's all
stalling?
very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Thank you.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, but not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books and signal reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she... Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Is she dead?
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
no! Where, what? Oh god.
Somebody's to change their name
Move!
to non-human.
Fucking dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Did I just go the wrong way?
Damn it.
Eat dirt!
Ah! Why am I attacking these guys?
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
I think I fucked up. Did I go through a wrong door?
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
No, I
Out
don't
of my
think
sight
so.
at once.
Well, let's open her up and see who the next victim
Why did
is.
he do this to her? Why?
Might have gotten bored of whores and beggars because she's blasphemed the eternal fire. Yeah, that one.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
That is so fucked up
Bruises,
the way she's tied
broken
like
fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Remember, good people, that the eternal fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. Can I loot her?
Same wounds as the previous victims.
Oh.
Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Wait. Ooh, I want the candy. Okay. A little snack for the road. I think I like fucked up and went the wrong way. I should have gone this way and I went through the back. But I guess I wouldn't have caught the killer anyway. Okay, how far away is this crippled Kate's? Let's see. Alrighty, that's fine. Let's go. Sorry. Wrong button. Ah! Wrong button. That's the button to draw the sword in a different game. Sorry. Okay,
Moving.
Go! Aw, Snicky, you're so cute. Are you comfy?
Long live, etc.
What's he doing here? Let's go.
This is scandalous. You kept us off the day.
from
The fruit on my
Oh,
cards.
you make a fine
Run on
sailor.
like that and you'll be rotting in the clinks before your arm.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Fuck.
I like how at the beginning of this like video I was like, we'll do the dandelion quest. I'm hoping it'll be short so we can go to Skellige, and here I am on like this huge freaking side quest train trying to find a friggin' murderer.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
It's the murderer.
You mean me to grab another lass to join us? Hey, handsome.
Wait, is she up or down? Above.
What now?
Here?
No one will hear you, bitch. Not
Holy
a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet
I
again,
knew it
you
was
disturb
freaking
me,
one of these guys.
and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Why?
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. Third
Yeah, this
degree,
is
but
like
still. This
punishment
rosy
for
skin
sure.
will roast quite well.
Just can't listen to any more of this shit.
No one's forcing you to, mutant.
Nice. Well, I got 2 points.
Free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to.
Can we put like a blanket
And he
over
was
her or
eating
something?
poker in the fire.
down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Where's his body? Alright, so who do I have to talk? Okay, what's going on here? Talk to Dandelion about Priscilla's... Okay, so Geralt's investigation took him to Cripple Cates, a pleasure house of questionable repute. It is there, according to the note left by the murderer in Patricia Vegelbund's body, that the fiend would make his next victim a prostitute named Sweet Nettie. Geralt entered her room and found the Reverend Nathaniel, whom he had met earlier at the morgue, inside. The situation was clear. Nathaniel was standing over Nettie with a white-hot poker in his hand, so Geralt meted out justice to this cruel and perverted man without batting an eye. Okay. Okay, let me just move this down. Where, how do I leave? Wait, is this how you leave? How do I leave? I'm so confused. What am I missing here? Oh my gosh. Freaking labyrinth, holy crap.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Greetings.
No loitering round here.
What do I gotta do to get a lovely
Spare a copper or two.
one drink all I had?
Well, pauper with a library.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Another drifter in from Temeria. Grey Boy looking for adventure?
Hey, you. Seen any prime filly?
How's
better, right?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
No need.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Jeez.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Geralt?
Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
Holy shit.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept scalpel in hand than I ever was behind a lectern.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Farewell.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end the game here for today. Let me just quickly look. Okay, so Gwent, don't want to do. DLC, racing, don't want to do. Gwent, racing. Skellige, Gwent. Alright, perfect. We are going to Skellige next video, I promise. I've been wanting to go there for so long, but now we don't have any other pending side quests that are not Gwent or racing, or located in Skellige. And then in terms of treasure hunts, cat school gear, which I don't really want to. We can do this when I come back. It looks like suggested level 29, so I'll just do all this when maybe we come back. Kaer Morhen, I don't know. I guess that's where I get that wolf stuff. Is there a quest that leads me to Kaer Morhen, or should I just go there on my own to try and find this? I don't know. Kaer Morhen. Skellige. Okay. And I don't have any Witcher contracts right now. Alright, so we are finally going to Skellige next video. And again, I feel really bad what happened to Priscilla, especially after I ranted about how I didn't like her and Dandelion, and then this happened. I feel so bad. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.